Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. A brief about myself, I'm Millie and I'm a mother of a 22-month-old gorgeous girl called Saira. In this video, I'm going to be sharing tips on how I got my baby to sleep through the night. So let's get started. Research has shown that sleep training does not increase behavioral or emotional problems later on in childhood. Not only is it safe for your baby, it is healthy and it is good for their overall development. I was initially terrified of sleep training, but in hindsight, I only wish I had started sooner. 4 to 6 months is a sweet spot for you to start sleep training your baby. Not only are they capable of self-soothing themselves, they no longer require night feedings. But before you start sleep training your baby, make sure to consult your pediatrician. The most important tip I have for you is to make a decision and commit to it. It is a process. You cannot make any other plans for at least a week. You have to dedicate to this process. Once you've decided that you want to sleep train your baby, just commit to it, see it through. I dedicated a week to this whole process and Saira was trained in 5 days. The third day she slept under a minute. Being consistent is key. Yes, when you start sleep training your baby, you need to remember to do the same process every single night. If you're putting your baby to sleep at 7 p.m., make sure this entire process of sleep training is sharp at 7. You say your goodbyes, you do your kisses, you do your hugs, tell your baby you're going to put her to bed and walk out of the room. Make sure that you have a watch so that you can be consistent and see what time you're putting your baby to sleep. I put my baby to sleep anywhere between 7 p.m. to 7:15 and that hasn't changed for any reason at all. Darken the room and put on some white noise. I got blackouts put behind our curtains to completely darken the room and it helps Saira sleep so much better. She sleeps till she's required to sleep. There is no sunlight coming in. Even during her day naps, we darken the room so she sleeps comfortably. We started white noise day 1 and it helped her sleep better because the noise from the house wasn't getting into her room. You have people over, so it kind of blocks the noise from getting into her room. And there are times when she sleeps longer for her day naps and I have to wake her up. I just turn the white noise off and within less than 5 minutes she's up. So I do know that white noise really helps her get a proper good night's rest. Separate feeding time to bedtime. Make sure you're feeding your baby the last feed of the night half an hour before you put her to bed. If they relate feeding to sleeping, that's what they're going to do. They're going to fall asleep in your lap while feeding and they assume that that is bedtime for them. I started feeding Saira 30 minutes before her whole nighttime routine and it was so much better because she had time, she played, she burped, she did all that was required. We read books for her and then turned off the lights, put on the white noise and put her to bed. So feeding her half an hour before really helped her learn that it was getting closer to her bedtime and she had just the right amount of time to feed and to play and to burp and straight to bed after that. Having a night routine is really important because the babies understand what's coming next. I start Saira with a bath, then I feed her dinner, then I feed her a bottle and then we change into her night suit and then I read a book to her or I sing to her. And she knows exactly that in 5 minutes Mama is going to put me to bed. It means business. So she has her whole routine figured out. My entire evening to night routine starts off at 5 where she has dinner at 5 p.m. I take her to her room at about 6 p.m. and I let her play with her toys and at about 6:30 I give her a bottle. She has her milk and sharp at 7 we turn off the lights and I sing a song to her, put her in bed, tell her I love her, good night and I'll see her in the morning and sweet dreams. And I walk out of her room and she says, Mama, good night. And it is so cute. So she's figured it out that this is the routine I follow every single night and she sleeps better. We sleep so much better knowing that she's sleeping fine. A very important tip is to cap the day naps at 4 p.m. Do not go beyond your 4 p.m. naps. what happens is that the baby's rested and they will really struggle and fight and not want to sleep at 7. So I cap Syra's nap. Now she's at 1 nap a day, and we try and get it done before 4. So generally she sleeps anywhere between 11:30 12, but there are days that she refuses to sleep that time. So we let her sleep at about 2, and that very few times that she slept till 4, but I will turn off the white noise at about 3:30, and I will not let it go beyond 4 o'clock, because then I know that I have messed up her bedtime. Remember to put your baby in bed awake, sleepy but awake. If they are falling asleep in your lap, they will have a difficult time soothing themselves and going to sleep. So make sure that they are awake. They should be a little sleepy but not sleeping. Putting them to bed sleepy is only going to have them resist their sleep time. Make sure your baby is not overtired, because that's another way that they're going to resist sleeping. When your baby is overtired, they find it very difficult to soothe themselves and fall asleep. So they shouldn't be overtired, and they should be put to bed awake. That's the only way they will soothe themselves and put themselves to sleep. They'll learn how to put themselves to sleep. Offer a toy to your baby to sleep with. When I started sleep training Syra, from day 1, I offered her a toy. I let her choose what toy she wanted in bed, and she chose a teddy, and she sleeps with a teddy every single night. There are times that I've seen her awake in the middle of the night, and she grabs her teddy, puts the teddy close to her, and puts the teddy to sleep. She's talking to the teddy, she's curling her hair, and these are all ways of soothing herself to sleep. It's also a kind of a safety net that she knows there's something close to her. Personally, I really think it was a good idea to give her or offer her a toy to go to sleep with. Differentiating between day and night. Newborns have no clue what time of day it is. They're sleeping through the day and they're fussing through the night. It is our job to train them and differentiate between day and night. If they wake up for a feed, or if you have to change their diaper at night, make sure that you put on a night light so that they're not fully awake, and then they can fall off to sleep easily. Sleep is not a luxury, it is a must for you and your baby. If you get quality sleep and so does your baby, it just helps you function so much better in the day, and you are 100% present for your baby. So do whatever it takes to get quality sleep and rest for you and your baby. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Also share it with somebody you might think it would be useful to. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.